Cypher. Madball was one of the promising ones to maybe take a map off Cypher even go through. He didn't manage yet. Can Sev3n take it off either? We'll see.
We'll see. It is Sev3n's strongest map as well, and he's damn good on this map. Let's see what he can do. He's going to be spotted by Evil. Evil clearly with a fantastic start here. All the items, all the weapons. He can ask for something better. But Sev3n's got the experience to know, and I'm going to switch over to his perspective because it's going to be very interesting how he gets the weapons. And oh, it's very, very troublesome. Rail missed by Evil. That is a blessing for Sev3n right now. That's going to give him a lot of time to work with. He's going to be able to get this yellow. So he knows he's out of control from the beginning. That's just how the cards landed.
Yeah, and obviously on this map there's a lot of room to back away. You've obviously got this 50 HP area here. You can back into the upper yellow or down the steps. Got to be careful not to get caught out, or down the stairwell just to Sev3n's right now, and down into the teleport. Again, just got to be careful if you do go for the teleport. No one's waiting on the waiting for you on the other side. But Sev3n, like you say, does know exactly how to play this map, and it's just a case of can he stack up? Is he comfortable enough now to maybe challenge for the mega health? He's certainly got the positioning, but again, like when we saw Evil play Noctis, I believe it was, all that Evil did was just allow the mega health to go, and then eventually turned up there ridiculously early one time later on. But Sev3n looks like he's just going to play out away from the mega health for now, maybe looking to hit an early rocket before spawns, before he wants to really make a commitment. I don't know, but as far as both players are concerned at the moment, they're as better stacked as they could be given the situations.
And this is a decent situation for Sev3n playing around this pillar, and if he wants that red, he's going to have to be very careful about it. And looks like Sev3n is going to just allow it to be taken. Again, playing very slow. He knows exactly how this map works. He knows that it is a really big deal to give away at least one frag, because follow-ups are almost impossible to find. He knows exactly where Mega is as well, because he basically saw that it was gone at 118. I didn't hear Evil, but Evil's taking this fight. And Sev3n's staying in this for far too long, I think. And Evil's got a massive amount of momentum now, because he knows how weak Sev3n is. He knows that he's got to be around 50 health. He knows that he can have no more than 50 armor after that fight. So definitely a big advantage now for Evil. Do you think Sev3n stayed in too long?
Yes and no. Obviously the mega help was coming up, so in that respect, yes, because that's like a huge boost when you pick that up in the middle of the fight. But I also think Sev3n got to kind of show his dominance to Evil, so Evil is a little bit more reluctant to maybe come into the mega early. And wow, Sev3n actually turning things around. We'll pick up the mega.
That LG, like you said before, that 50 LG, that's actually coming into play against Evil. And it looks like he's confident to say, I'm going to out-aim you as well.
Yeah, I think that's a thing few players can do against Evil. Cypher, when he's on his game, yes. And again, Cypher and Evil can go either way. That's one of the few exchanges that can. Maybe Sev3n is the player to do it. But again, we haven't... Obviously, when it was kind of similar against Noctis, Evil was very passive, slow. Obviously, in the first exchange, Noctis went down and Evil picked up 6 or 7 frags. So Sev3n's just got to play his cards right when it does come to going in for the final fight, so to speak.
And he's done so well. Without a frag, he has turned the control around. And that is very well played. That is how you do it on Blood Run. That is how you do it on Blood Run. You don't want to try to trade a frag for control. You want to try to do it in this way. It's much safer, and it's much more considered, and the results are more consistent. And now he's got himself control. What does he do with it? How does he get the frag? There's 6.5 minutes left in the match. I mean, do you want to like overextend yourself? Hell no, not against Evil. So it's a hard position to be in.
That's the thing. Like, if you want the frag against Evil, you have to go for it. Like, Evil's not going to give you that opportunity. So you just got to either pray that Evil misses that first rocket, or somehow you're going to have to surprise him. But the way Evil positions himself, it's so unlikely that to be the case. And again, I mean, he's by mega health 20 seconds early now. I mean, you wouldn't really expect that. He's just sitting down that area. He will get the lower yellow. But again, I think he's just going to set up like what we saw in Noctis. And Sev3n's going to have to come to him, and there's going to be a lot of opening damage from Evil. He'll have position on the mega. He'll be able to pick it up in the middle of the fight, and here we go. Sev3n's actually coming down from the lightning gun area, so we'll see now.
And there he is, going to find Evil. Evil's kind of wiggling his way out of that position, though. He didn't want to fight there. He knows Sev3n is the big daddy of Blood Run at this point in time with that stack, but Sev3n's going to go for the fight. Evil takes a direct rocket. Very well played by Sev3n. It's that follow-up rail, and that is huge right there. That should secure most items here on the map for Sev3n, but again, no frag, and neither player committing to make the frag.
Yeah, and I mean, at least what's going to work for Evil here, being on this low HP and armor stack, is that with those items spawning around about the same time, unless Sev3n makes a push on the yellow, he's going to be gifted at least one item. And Sev3n knows exactly where he is. So maybe we'll even see Sev3n rocket jump up here. Well, actually drop into Mega first to pick it up.
His timing is very good, and I love how he's stealing away the health bubbles as he spotted Evil there going towards the the rocket launcher rather. And how is he going to deal with that though? He knows he can't. It's kind of pointless to dive in because he respects that Evil will not be too out of the way that he can't escape. But there he is going to actually be surprised by Evil, but neither player really doing that much at the moment. Evil kind of just surviving.
And again, I mean, if you look at the health and armor stat, Evil is in a position here to defend his mega health if he wants to, but it looks like he wants to just back away.
This has to be an adjustment from Sev3n, but great direct. Going to be able to take that red armor. And yeah, Sev3n has to adjust, because when you're running control, you can feel very, very powerful, very strong often. That you can run around the map, be in all kinds of positions, take the fight anywhere. Another nice rail. And Sev3n's going to go for it. Rocket jumping straight on in to that plasma yellow. But look at these defensive rails coming out from Evil. He is putting the stop on Sev3n. Sev3n, he's got to calm it down. And Evil's going to read that as well. But you've always got to adjust your pace. That was the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, if you just too much and you go into Evil, he's just going to back away and railguns you. So you've got to do it right. But right now, we've got Mega Health coming up. Again, Evil might come down and try to deal a railgun or so, but surely he's not going to steal it away. Yeah, again, Evil going to have to back away. Evil down to 24 HP. Sev3n just can't find the flag at the moment. Surely now it's going to be great rocket. Yeah, the first flag on the board here for Sev3n. This is really impressive stuff here.
Yeah, Sev3n this is his best map. He's so damn solid here. He knows what he's doing, and that was the confidence in this man was displayed to us in two key moments. Right at the start when he cut his losses right at the beginning, didn't try to do something risky, and just said, okay, I'm out of control off the start spawn. Yeah, it's unlucky, but I know that that's how it can go sometimes, and I know what to do in that position to maximize my chances. And he also showed us that he's not afraid of Evil's aim. Quite the contrary. He's feeling like his aim can have an advantage over Evil's. So those were two key moments that stood out to me, and that and his general performance here, he's looking good for a victory on map number 1.
Yeah, he really is. Obviously, then the trouble he has is he wasn't able to convert off the spawn. So if a fight goes the wrong way drastically, he could be in a really tough situation. So he starts to be careful with the fights he takes. Evil can still output a lot of damage if you miss that opening rocket or you fire a railgun and miss during the reload time. So weapon decision's got to be perfect. We've got Mega Health coming up soon. Thank God his timing's on. But this is the fight I was talking about. It wasn't perfect for Sev3n, and that could have gone the other way. But I mean, could you believe he was actually on -1? I don't know when the last time I've seen that was.
Yeah, really good stuff coming from Sev3n. He's vulnerable though, and this is the point of the game where Evil might just go all in on an aggressive play that Sev3n might not expect, and that is, you got to think, what is the way that I can lose this match? This is Evil gets really aggressive, hits 2 rails like that, and again, Sev3n's still on the threshold of a stack where Evil, if he just goes nuts, goes crazy, he could take a big risk but get the frag and tie up the game, and that is the kind of desperation that Evil's going to find himself in. He's going to start making moves like that soon.
Yeah, we've got this Mega Health coming up. Sev3n's actually backed away to the upper yellow armor, and really critical moments now here for Sev3n. Look at the time ticking down. We have barely any remaining, and it's whether Evil can catch him out now, because as we've seen time and time again, the spawns on this map always go in Evil's favor. It's just one of those things here on Blood Run for him. So however good Sev3n is at this map, he's going to have to play his cards right in the next few moments. But approaching that 1 minute remaining marker, Sev3n currently managed to get 100-100. Evil ready and waiting for this next Mega Health. Sev3n's not going to be able to get it, and most importantly, he's not going to have a time on it, I don't think. So, or will he?
Oh, he gets caught by Evil's LG, and wow, it's enough to actually take the frag. And this is ridiculous now because Evil can turn on the heat. Look at the stack. He knows Sev3n has no weapons. He knows Sev3n has no armor, but Sev3n has the LG, and that's all he needs. Oh my god, he's doing exactly what Evil did to him. Amazing.
1 minute warning.
That could actually save him the game here. Let's see, the red armor did go to Evil. In comes the chase. I might even see Evil rocket jump in here and just go for the frag. No, he's going to hold off a little bit. I expected maybe a cheeky little rocket jump off the side. Evil actually coming around the other way to the 50 HP.
This is so tense right now. Oh my god, it's balancing on the razor's edge between these two players. It's just one frag, and Sev3n might have just gotten himself caught. It's so close, turning every corner, and he cannot turn anymore. Evil will find the kill, and now it's 1-1. And this is just a roller coaster now, as Sev3n tries to survive with his grenades in his wake. He's just barely surviving, and this is He needs the overtime so badly. Oh, and he gets railed. And it gets railed again for the frag. And that's going to be it. I cannot believe the end game moments we've been seeing today.
It's just something about his commentating. I think every time I've done it, there's been these nail-biting endings. And
oh my God.
But again, it comes back to what I said before. Sev3n had a great kill, had a good start off the bat then. I think I had about 80 armor, 100 HP, but I couldn't capitalize off the spawn. So it was just this close game right to the end, and all it took was that one frag for Evil to tie things up.
I'm so sad for Sev3n because he played so well, and it was just and right before that moment happened, because we could see that both players are building up evenly. We know that Evil's going to go in for a huge play, and Sev3n wanted to make sure that he didn't go full on turtle mode, so he wanted to challenge for the red, try to take the red. But Evil's LG was like, as soon as he was on, like the first pixel of Sev3n was on the screen, it's like just perfect LG, just on him, just glued to him, and it's in the most clutch moment that he could have found. And here we go, we're going into the next map of this match to decide who will go to the grand finals today against Cypher. Titan Cypher. It's on Sinister, and this is also a great map for both players. And oh, it's action right off the start with a couple rockets exchanged.
Yeah, brilliant rocket for both players. I kind of think playing against Evil is a game of frustration. If you can see past the frustration, you can pull yourself through. You can get a good result out of it. And oh my God, 3 brilliant railguns. The final one was actually fantastic. And that's going to gift him the first frag and also this yellow armor, surely. Although that's a nice little bounce from Evil. But swiftly dropped down to pick it up. And I guess one thing going in the favor is they have got red and mega at the same time. So Sev3n going to want to play this one if he wants to get both. But Evil in position, force him back, and it's actually the better position for Evil here, getting the armor.
It was nice for Sev3n. He made like the right play to try to hit the pixel rocket to get the splash on the red platform. Had he hit that, he could have saved the red, but unfortunately for him, he took damage and missed the rocket completely. So now it's an even situation. He wants that yellow. He wants to at least deny the yellow. Can he do it? He does manage to steal it away. Didn't take much damage. Good result for Sev3n.
And again, we're seeing that sort of slow cat and mouse game where, well, actually, here comes an engage. Good rockets from Evil. And this is really low Sev3n, actually. He's probably going to go down here, surely. He'd have to hit 2 great railguns to even get a decent spawn. Didn't find any of them. Evil's on full rampage mode. That's absolutely everything. Plenty of time to get on all the items. I think he has time on the yellows as well. And yeah, this is going to be really tough moments for Sev3n.
It is, definitely. Sev3n got caught out there. That was a mistake, getting caught out with that railgun. And once he knew he was caught out, he couldn't run away because he knew he'd die anyway. So he just has to stay there and try and hit rails, at least do some damage before he dies. And that is a nasty mistake to make against Evil. And 150-150, he's looking very strong. 8 minutes left in this match, and this could get out of hand on this mega health. It's Sev3n. Oh, he wiggled his way onto that one, and somehow, someway, Sev3n turned it around again.
I don't know how he does it. It's just...
It's got the mad wiggle.
Yeah, this is, I think, a player that we've missed in Quake Live for quite a while. Some guy that can just turn things around in the most ridiculous of ways. Sometimes just brute force aim. Other times just, I don't know, stroke of luck here and there. But 2-1 now on the board. Sev3n with the advantage yet again. And he has to take this map. It's the best of 3 winner go to grand final. And he's going to want to extend the lead a little bit further this time. I think he'd be more than happy to do that if he can actually find it. Mega health.
And look at the LG. All day Sev3n has been an executioner with that LG. It's his weapon of choice to behead his opponents, and he does it again. It's actually amazing how strong his LG is. He's looking at 43% right now, and that's another frag. And Evil, he's got to be a little bit startled, a little bit shocked by this display from Sev3n.
I mean, is Sev3n a new nickname, or is it like an alias maybe of something that was used a long time ago?
It's not a fake or anything. He's been around for a little while. He's just been gradually improving and improving. He was mostly just a CA player for a while. Then he got into Duel because of FACEIT, and he got better and better and better and better. He's just been improving constantly over the last couple of years, just constant improvement.
Yeah, it's really nice to see. Right now, he's not looking in the best shape at the moment. Eva's managed to get quite a lot to his name. And actually, might even challenge through here. He knows the Sev3n's score in a hard place, and this is going to be a frag 3-2. And plenty of time before any of the items are up on the map as well. So if he catches Sev3n out again, it would be another kill. A brilliant response with the railgun as he goes up the bounce pad Sev3n there to try and negate some of the stack. But if he sticks around for this mega health, He won't be able to pick it up, but again, he'll be able to deal away some of that armor.
I'm turning into a bit of a Sev3n fan, seeing some of this stuff coming in. Of course, even though hitting those 2 rails looks really flashy, we can see the end result is still that Evil is almost close, is 100 away from 200. So I guess Sev3n did something, but okay, it's not looking like that damage did much at all. But
I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, like it just shows Evil that Sev3n can hit these shots, and that's going to be playing on Evil's mind when he gets into certain situations. So whilst it obviously doesn't reflect on the health and armor stack, there is some degree of mental advantage that he will gain from hitting them.
Yeah, you get some time as well, but oh my god, great LG from Evil as well. Both of these players are probably unless we see ridiculous aim from Cypher, it's looking like Sev3n and Evil have the best aim today so far, and Sev3n, he's 1 frag ahead. The last death he had it looked like he didn't know what to do. A bit of indecision. He was caught in a very rough spot, didn't know how to avoid Evil, and he got caught out. And right now he's doing well to become the ghost of Sinister, but eventually he's got to come out, and came out there for a rail, but when is he going to make the big play?
Yeah, well, he might be forced to make it here as Evil connects with another round gun. Sev3n really weak now. At some point, he's probably just going to have to give up a frag because I don't see him stacking up enough to stay alive. And yeah, there comes the rail shot. And thankfully, came at the right time as there was a yellow off the spawn, but it doesn't have anything but the rail gun. So still just playing the same game here. Sev3n is kind of forced to do it, and this is going to be another one. Off the line again. 4-3. Red armor again, gifted off the spawn, but again, doesn't have the weapons. And Evil knows it. Evil's just going to push in when he can.
Now 4-3 now, so Sev3n. He needs to win this map. It is a must win or he's done. And he's shown us he has the ability to do so. Here goes Evil though. He's very, very aggressive on every move that he makes because his stack is so strong. And well-placed rocket from Evil, but it's not going to find itself a target. Last bit of spam does do so, though. So, at least Sev3n, he does have some time. He's got 4 minutes, and it's only 1 frag. So he's got time on his side. But let's just jump over to his POV now to see what he's working with. Only 100 armor ready to his name. And he, at this point, cannot make any mistakes.
Yeah, and even this is going to be so tough to come out of this one, okay? The rocket just wasn't good enough, hit the pillar, and that's going to be another one to Eva. And what's his spawn like off the bat? He's by the mega health, there's going to be nothing up for him. I don't think the yellow is going to be in his grasp either, as Eva will come through. 6-3, and he would actually, that's a good thing here. He does have a time on the mega health, so there is a possibility he could rain down some rockets or come in for that, and we'll have to see.
It's starting to get increasingly more desperate again. I'd love to see him make that play. He's got the mega time now, so he can actually set himself up for one of those plays on the mega steal, but he needs at least 100 armor to do that. And a nice rail, actually. What can he do here? I don't know if there's enough time to really steal this mega away. I mean, Evil's going to be in the position that he can be on top of it. I don't see how Sev3n can do this. He needs to find another way back into the game. Unless he tries to play for the next mega, he should still have that time in his mind. Evil's though, he's running the big items though. He's running the big areas of the map. It's going to take another couple minutes for Sev3n to really get the armor stack he needs to make a considered effort. Yeah,
I mean, Evil's just coming straight at him and declining again. Again, all he needs to do, Evil, is just push him off the major items here. Sev3n, good round gun. We've got plenty of time for the mega health as well, so just pushing out here pretty much gives him mega health to some extent. And that's a ridiculous shot to go for, but...
Yeah, he did really well there. Sev3n did really well defending that yellow. It was great until Evil hit the rail right at the end. So it was really unlucky for him until, unless maybe he can do it now. It's got to happen pretty much in the next 30 to 60 seconds, or there's no way for him to win this.
Yeah, again, it has to be a relatively clean frag, and this isn't a clean exchange, so. And anyway, went in Evil's favour. And again, spawns going in Evil's favour. I think that actually might secure the game.
I think above the mega, he was playing for... I mean, it's not a position you would expect your opponent to sit on. I think he was playing for the rocket bounce and then LG, because that is the only way that he gets the frag there, is if he gets the bounce and the perfect LG. That is pretty nice, but it's still very much not enough.
I'm just trying. I mean, that's a really good display from Sev3n. There was actually just to take the topic away from the game a little bit. Someone actually said Avek versus Evil would be a good matchup as well. It's kind of the opposite end of the spectrum. I mean, Avek does have really great aim, but I feel like the random plays that he makes are very aggressive. Where the sort of random positions that we see Sev3n go in, I mean, they're not aggressive, they're just sort of, you try to deal that shot where you can, kind of thing. I feel like Abbott could be a great fit against Evil, so it's a bit of a shame he doesn't play much anymore. But regardless, 9-3, and yeah, approaching the 1 minute remaining mark. Sev3n's just going to be happy, I think, with 2 good performances and a few FACEIT points.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think so many people are a fan of Sev3n. It's just this constant story of improvement. He never gets boring. He's never boring to watch. This Sev3n, never ever is he boring to watch. And it looks like it's indeed going to be another Evil Cypher grand final.
Which is, it's kind of funny because we've yet to do the winter season finals on April 1st, but this won't be the winter season finals. This will be the Cup #1 finals.
Indeed, indeed. And still, we've yet to see Cypher bringing an answer to Evil. So far, it seems as if Evil just, I mean, it's always good games. They're always like pretty close. But it does seem decisive. It does seem like Evil is the man at the moment. He really is.
I really do believe it's a game of frustration against him. Where when he's playing that passive, aggressive game, you've just got to hold tight, I think. It's really, until you find that opportunity. And just make sure you hold your ground, like Sev3n did. Make sure you earn some respect.
Definitely.
So Evil's a little bit reluctant to maybe go in for the kill. And then, yeah, hope for the best. And you keep it close, and both maps could have gone either way.
Certainly. So it means now that we have our grand final set up. It's going to be best of 5. It's going to be Evil and Cypher, as you're used to. So, guys, we'll hit up another break. And this will be the last break of today, of course. So it's your last chance to get yourselves ready with all your refreshments for our awesome grand final. So stay with us. We'll be back shortly.